Hi, I'm William,
And I'm Kat.
and this is a dash of info.
Little things you want to know.
So, Kat, we're calling this one Birth of Pumpkin Spice. What do you think?
Well, it sounds good to me.
All right.
So,
So, I'm going to try to set it up. So, okay, it's every fall comes out, right? You got the scent of pumpkin spice filled coffee shops, your kitchen, you even got candles. You walk into the deli bakery at any of your grocery stores that have it here in the US anyway, you're going to see pumpkin logs. You go to Starbucks and you see pumpkin spice, everything on the menu. You go down the candy aisle, or actually, you go down the baked good aisle, and what do you see there? Pumpkin spice donuts, pumpkin spice pastries, everywhere. Pumpkin spice.
mm-hmm.
Okay. How did I do on that?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. All
I
right.
like it. I'm smelling it, and I'm not even, anywhere near some pumpkin spice.
Um, so I guess you can kind of tease the episode.
All right. So we're talking about pumpkin spice's culinary origins, why, it's a cultural rise, and why it became an American autumn obsession.
Spices before pumpkin spice. It was more like cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves. And these were highly prized in Europe for flavoring sweets, pies, and other desserts because they were hard to come by.
Absolutely. Even in early America, they were valuable and sometimes rare. They were imported at great cost from Asia. Um, and they didn't even originally use the term pumpkin spice. They were commonly included pumpkin mixed with honey, milk, and available spices, reflecting both practicality and taste.
So the blend of spices that we talked about were closely associated with the festive of cooking and harvest celebrations, marking holidays and communal gatherings. So these flavors created that sense of warmth and tradition that just kind of, carried on throughout the centuries, right?
Right, exactly. So we're going to move on into the 17th to 19th century pumpkin pie recipes. Those historical cookbooks from then show the pumpkin pie recipes using cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and occasionally cloves.
And allspice is one of those spices that kind of has that cinnamony feel to it.
Hmm.
I remember my grandmother used to put that in jellies and jams.
I remember allspice in my grandma's kitchen too. I think we put it in apple pies.
Yeah, it goes in pretty much anything like that.
Right.
But during this time, there was really no commercialized pumpkin spice. So, and
Right. Air quotes there.
I'm making air quotes. So each cookbook created its own personalized blend of all these different spices to create, well, what we really call pumpkin spice.
Over time, the sensory cues of these spices, the aromatic, sweet, slightly spicy, it helped embed the flavors in cultural memory as a symbol of the harvest and holiday traditions.
So, when did it really become commercialized as pumpkin spice? Well, that happened but somewhere between the 1970s and the 1980s, and it was the rise of the pre-mixed pumpkin pie spice.
Hmm. That was to simplify baking for home cooks.
Yeah.
Brands like McCormick played a major role in popularizing these blends, creating a standardized, convenient flavor profile.
So the availability became easy to get to, right? As pumpkin pie flavors year after year, kind of helping really set the reliable fall staple for American kitchens anyway. You could just
Right.
go, instead of mixing all these different spices now, you could just go to the spice aisle, look for pumpkin spice, and boom, there it was.
Right. I mean, and without pumpkin spice, then you'd have to try to find, your nutmeg and your cloves and your cinnamon. And I'm telling you, around that time of year, almost every one of those spices you can hardly find.
Yeah. And I mean, McCormick really set the stage here. They standardized the flavor and they expanded pumpkin spice way beyond just pies.
Hmm.
Kind of, I hinted it to it in kind of in the intro.
Right. You got your lattes, your baked goods, and your other seasonal treats.
Yeah. So why don't you take on the spice explosion there?
Right. So it exploded in pop culture. So around 2003, Starbucks launched the pumpkin spice latte, and I'm sure everybody has heard of that. I have at least one a year, if not more. Um,
Mm.
so they introduced pumpkin spice to a wide audience beyond your traditional pies. And marketing was key. It's a limited time seasonal product paired with cozy autumn imagery, and it creates a sense of urgency and excitement.
Yeah, because it's limited time. Hey, if you don't get it now, you're probably not going to get it until it comes back around.
Because,
Yeah.
at that time, I'm sure it was probably like a tester thing, and then it kind of blew up.
And so you got the rise of the internet here, and social media kind of amplified that enthusiasm behind that pumpkin spice, and it created fans, I guess, fandom around pumpkin spice. You started
Right.
seeing post reviews, photos, countdowns, and it just grew that fueling. It just started fueling that pumpkin spice uh what is it? What did you call it? That limited edition pumpkin spice. Hey, you got to get it now because it's going to be gone before you know it.
Right, exactly. And so, it also expanded beyond coffee and it spread into candles, cereals, snacks, alcohol, and even dog treats.
I don't know about dog treats. I don't try those, so whatever.
Right. I don't make a habit out of eating dog treats either.
Cereals. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of cereal, but candles, I do like the smell of those candles.
Those candles do smell good. I don't know if I'd eat the cereal though every day either.
Yeah, and then the snacks, it's okay occasionally. I can deal with it.
But
But
occasionally,
yeah, the alcohol, I draw the line.
um, yeah, that kind of does remind me of like handles of Fireball. Ugh.
But I mean, all this flavor just kind of created this seasonal brand identity. It wasn't just pies anymore. It was everywhere. It was in everything. And it's
Absolutely.
still in everything.
It is. It is, especially around the fall time. But I love the way it smells.
So here in the US, it's a symbol of fall. Kat's already alluded to it. I mean, it is. It's nostalgia. It's the warmth. It's the comfort. And it reflects that seasonal marketing, that lifestyle branding that we kind of all get around the scent, the food, the flavors.
The cultural rituals.
Yeah. And I say before we get into the psychological appeal, we take a little break.
Absolutely.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, Kat, Old Glory, they've been operating since 1969 and they have over 300,000 items to choose from.
Wow. So we're talking like music or what are we talking about?
We're talking about music, sports, and pop culture gear. And we're not just talking about modern day stuff either. We're talking about bands like the Beatles, Metallica. They have hoodies, tees, gifts, and so much more.
Wow. Do they also do those old nostalgia TV shows?
Not just the TV shows, but the movies as well. And if you know that sports fan, they got you covered there too.
That's exciting. Do we have an exclusive code?
Absolutely, we do. It's called InfoGo. So check it out at oldglory.com. Use our code to get an exclusive 15% off. Don't forget, that's InfoGo, oldglory.com, or just click the link in the show notes.
Hey, William, do you get too hot at night?
Are you kidding? We live in Georgia.
Oh, right. Okay, me too. But I found site cozyearth.com where they make bamboo bedding. It's cooling, breathable, and buttery soft.
Tell me more.
Well, they have a 100-night free trial and a 10-year warranty. And there's also free shipping on orders $50 and above.
Tell me you got an exclusive offer for our listeners.
Absolutely. There's 41% off site-wide with our code INFOGO. And remember, that's cozyearth.com.
Yeah, so make sure you use our code InfoGo at checkout to get that 41% off.
Mm, So now we're going to dive into the sensory and emotional associations where, pumpkin spice evokes that warmth and nostalgia and the comfort and the harvest season, connecting people to memories of autumn traditions.
Yeah, you got the color, you got the aroma, you got the taste. You know, Fall is all about orange, right? You see the
Hmm.
pumpkins, you got the spicy sweet scent, and it triggers those memories and the emotional responses that come along with it. Like, I'm not a big pumpkin spicer, but when I see it, I'm like, oh, I might try these donuts or this
Right.
pastry. I might have that pumpkin spice latte. I doubt it, but
Yeah.
I drink my coffee black. I don't put cream and sugar in it.
Just like your metal, huh?
Yeah, there you
That's a song, sorry. Anybody knows mindless self-indulgence.
go.
In any case, I digress. But yeah, the autumn traditions, the smell, we definitely had a candle for that growing up. We didn't really eat pumpkin pie or unless it was Thanksgiving or anything like that. We did occasionally we got some pecan pie, but I didn't really I'm very picky about pecan pies now. My best friend's dad is has the best pecan pies and you won't change my mind. He makes me one every year now at this point, and that's really the only pecan pie that I'll eat.
You should say that for our pecan episode.
Yes. So the phenomenon of the pumpkin spice culture leverages this emotional resonance, making it more than a flavor, and it's a seasonal experience at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you see that limited time availability that creates what excitement. It's highly anticipated, as we talked about the fandom. We talked about social media. It's the only time that you really get to kind of like indulge in it throughout, the fall year, right? Or the fall of
Mm,
the year.
right. Your 3 months of fall
Yeah,
or so. Well, not even your month and a half of fall or something like that before winter hits. But all those continue to pumpkin spice's status as a cultural icon, and it signals fall even before the leaves start changing color.
absolutely. And just kind of like to kind of go back over what we talked about. Pumpkin spice is really not any one spice. It's a combination of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. And during the colonial American times, this was something that was seen as being expensive. And it was only really a luxury item, right?
Yes, yeah. I could only imagine trying to find those not native plants at the time they were not native to Americas. It's not just for human. Pumpkin spice has been and used in dog treats.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the canines have got to get in on it too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Man's best friend.
yeah, well, I mean, I know you're a cat person, but I don't know about cat treats. I don't think cats would dig it.
No, cats are picky. I just get catnip. It'll be fine.
But pumpkin spice has been in everything. It's been in beer, it's been in candles, it's been in pastries. And, that craze all started with that pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks that kind of set things in motion.
Yes.
Actually, I think about it. I think it was the pumpkin spice mix from McCormick that kind of set the stage. You wouldn't have had that pumpkin spice flavored latte. Uh, you know, I'm just saying.
Right. And the scent is a marketing tool. You
Yeah, I
got
mean,
the air fresheners and the candles, like we've talked about, but those are designed to trigger emotional memories of autumn, even without any pumpkin present.
it has inspired a limited edition craze. You got brands like Oreos, Cheerios. You got, I mean, man, you got all kind of stuff that is out there that is fall only pumpkin spice editions that create that scarcity. Each and every year, like, hey, this is a one-time thing that's going to be gone. It's going to be gone before you know it.
And it does, it sparks that emotional response.
Yeah.
It's purposely. But there are some people who hate it out there, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But just like candy corn, it is one of those love to hate things.
Yeah, and pumpkin spice isn't always pumpkin, and there's real no pumpkin in the spice.
No, pumpkin definitely doesn't taste like that spice at all.
No, I think it's more of it's the blend of the cinnamon and nutmeg that kind of, well, and what else was it? Cinnamon?
Ginger and cloves.
Yeah,
I can definitely see the cloves. Cloves is powerful. That definitely is one of those that a little bit goes a long way.
absolutely. That's pretty much all I've got on pumpkin spice.
Me too. If you would like to support this podcast, tell a friend and help get the word out.
Yeah, if you would like to help us keep the show going, you can do so at Patreon. Find the link in the show notes.
William and I want to thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Join the Facebook group at Info on the Go.
Share with us your show ideas.
or ask us a question.
Subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcast.
Send us a text using the link in the show notes or leave a review.
It helps others find us. You can also email us at,
infoonthegopodcast@gmail.com.
and yes, that is all one word. Till next time.
Stay curious.